It is your boy, Black Ronin, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all's out here today. There, y'all. Welcome on back to the channel. But guys, I was out at the grocery store the other day, and guys, like, I gotta make this video topic talking about the Amish people because guys, whenever I see them, it's so interesting because I never really seen them growing up in Florida. But out here where I'm at, in this little small area of Texas, this small major city, yeah, like I'll see them a lot from time to time, and it's so odd because like it's mostly Mexican over here where I live. So, like when I see them, like these white traditional people, like dressed very old fashioned, and I just got to thinking, man, like how y'all do it? Cause and it's times where I do want to just go out there and approach them, start talking to them, but they're so quiet, like I don't know, it's a certain type of energy that they got that I just can't figure out, and it's not a lot of people walking around that can really like in terms of that type of energy they got, like it's not a lot of people walking around on that type of time. But that like guys, that's a group of people I feel like we can learn something from. Just their overall lifestyle and, just seeing how they live. Because when I did the research, I was like, whoa, these people they really live simple. But, because I was at the grocery store and I walked past the Amish couple. And I ain't gonna lie, I be getting some looks too from a lot of the Amish women out there. They be looking me up and down, and it's times like I be want to go approach them, but they always with family. Like I don't like to just walk up to a group of people to go talk to a woman. Like I don't, then I'm this person of color, tatted up too. I'm walking up to an Amish family. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, like yeah, I'm a cool and genuine like type of person, but it's like just doing the research and knowing how they live, like you see how awkward that would come off. But I ain't gonna lie, I do get a lot of looks, and but like good looks. It's not like the weird like envious type of looks. No, it's like the looks like, wow, I'm like, you look so good, because when I was out at the grocery store, I walked past the mother. It was a mother and a daughter. Walked past the mother, and the daughter saw me. Mind you, I got the muscles popping. I got my fitted shirt, all black too. That's how I usually dress, solid colors, hair looking good, and I walked past the daughter. She turned so quick. I mean, like, bro, her neck just rolled, like just spin so quick towards me. Like I never seen a girl just spin her neck so back, like just that fast to look at me. And it looked like her soul just jumped out of her body. She was like I know, like I can tell in the inside she was thinking like, oh, these the real niggas? No way. I don't mean to sound goofy, but I mean, cause living out here where I'm at, it's like you don't really see a lot of people walking around looking like me, light skinned, handsome. And then on top of that, I'm from the South, I'm from the East Coast, Florida, Tampa to be exact. So I'm out here in small area, Texas. I'm walking through that bit, looking good, got the muscles popping. And, so yeah, of course I'm going to get some attention from time to time. But yeah, yeah, Amish women do be looking me up and down. And it's times where I do want to go talk to them, but it's like, cause they always with family, like I don't want to, like whenever I talk to a girl, like I just like to do it when like, they just doing minding their own business, or I can just, like, it's a way I do it because in this day and age, you have to really approach women very strategically so you don't come off as creepy and weird, and yeah, then on top of that, like I'm a person of color. I'm tatted up too, walking around. So, there's already a image of me that people already think. But I wouldn't mind getting to know a lot of these people though, because like they do seem pretty cool. I never got to talk and like just sat down with like those type of people. But I gotta admire, man, how they live, man, because I feel like a lot of us Americans, we can really take a lot of inspiration from that. They don't rely off of cars. For the, like, I don't know how they travel. I guess they travel by bus, maybe. I don't know, but they tend to have their own land, and also, like they don't rely off of electricity that coming from the city. They got their own land. They build their own stuff, and like they really do live simple out there. I thought I lived simple. I hit the gym, work out, drank a lot of water. I eat practically the same shit every day. Oatmeal, tofu, noodles, and what else? A lot of water. Did I already say water? Yeah. I pretty much eat the same thing all day, every day. So I thought I lived simple, but then I thought about it. I say, you know what? Nah, cause they don't really, they not on the internet like that. That's why when that girl, when she looked at me, and her neck just turned so fat, like the soul jumped out of her body. She was like, dang, this a handsome light-skinned brother. Like, a woman can sense that you not from around there. They can sense that true energy that you got. They can just sense it. And she definitely sensed it for sure. But yeah, I was just laughing inside. I'm like, then on top of that, this girl is way younger too, like way younger than me. So I was just laughing. I was like, girl, like, you too young for me. Like, I'm a grown dude, like your parents would never. And then on top of that, like, girl, like no, like I gotta have a girl that's around my age range. Like, I don't mess with younger women, guys. I just don't. Like, nah, I don't. Like, look, I mean, I understand why men do it, but it's like I just don't see how can I relate to that, Like, I feel like with younger women, if you don't get a younger woman, like in that age range back when you were young. So like if you're 17, 18, back in that age range, and you go ahead and go get a woman of that age range, like both of y'all the same age, y'all meet, get married and stuff, then yeah, I would say heck yeah. But for me to be 25 going on 26 to look at an 18, 19-year-old, like, no, like absolutely not. And I don't even mess with anything younger than that. Heck no. I got morals, guys. I am not finna do anything that's finna get me locked up or incarcerated. Nope. We ain't doing that over here. But you'd be surprised how many dudes really be on that, really go out there and go talk to women being like drastically younger. I'd be like, dude, this person, like, especially looking at a lot of dudes' lifestyles, like, bro, like, y'all drink, y'all go out clubbing and all this stuff, like, and this woman over here, she not even old enough to get in the club. Like, how can you relate to that, Stupid in my opinion, but but yeah, going back to Amish people, man, the average American can really learn a lot, from their simplicity throughout life and just the way that they dress, they carry themselves. Like, I feel like that would be so beneficial, like it just feels so odd just seeing them, because it's like, wow, like, look at how crazy America's just fallen off from just degeneracy over the years. And then you see a family like very close, they know each other, they dress a certain way, their structure, you just don't see that walking around. Not saying you don't see it in modern day, but it's just like, it's so heavily scrutinized for a lot of us men to really want a, traditional type of family. But at the same time, it's tough because it's like it's crazy how much of a different world the Amish really live compared to the average men and women, modern day. It's so wild, man, because it's like they're able to live traditional because they don't follow by the society norms. And that's so awesome, man, because when you're in the modern world and you don't go with the society norms, it's very, very tough to find people on that type of time. So it's like, man, like, it's like you're automatically seen as like, oh, you're outcast, you're this, you're that. It's so many labels they want to throw on you, for having a certain type of outlook on life, It's one of the things I realized with just the modern culture in general, and then on top of that with money and all this stuff. It's so amazing with the Amish how they manage to pull through, even though I don't see them all the time, but like it's just so remarkable to see that type of traditional level in modern day, but they don't even rock with the societal norms. That's very, very unique, and I wish a lot more Christians would be like that, because I like as a Christian, I just like seeing how a lot of Christians live. It's pretty sad, man. They really live like the rest of the world. Really, we should be living simple too. You know, but I get it. Like we all have our flaws. I'm not here to judge. We all have our struggles. But it's like, man, when do we get to a point when just the simple things in life just doesn't matter anymore? It's just not enough, Just having a roof over your head, having food to eat, enough money to pay for your rent, and, able to have a good time, go out here and there. But at the same time, remember your self-worth, remember your spirit and your body. Your body is a really important temple. Take care of it, give it good energy, work out, being helpful to other people, encouraging people, spreading, positive energy, bringing people to Christ. Like it's just, you just don't see that often anymore, so I gotta give the Amish mad respect, man, because you can definitely, like, man, we should be doing that a lot more, us Americans. And you're seeing how they live and how they're less reliant off of everyday society for so long, and find that very, very fascinating. And heck, I wouldn't mind getting in an interview with one of these guys, being like, how y'all live and stuff, because I always want to talk to one of them, just see how they live and stuff, because yeah, like I just always found that just remarkable, like just the way they dress and how they live. Like that's just so cool, But that's all I want to say. It is your boy Black Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. Y'all take it easy. Let me know what you guys think.